How's it going, boys? Johnny Superb Man here, and it's time for another NHL 15 shootout commentary. And I think you guys know what we're going to be talking about this time, the Stanley Cup Finals. Now, I know I didn't make a video before Game 1. I didn't want to do any predictions for the Stanley Cup Finals, alright? I'm looking for a good, competitive rivalry to start up between the Chicago Blackhawks and the Tampa Bay Lightning. And, you know, I don't want to say that Game 1 was boring. It wasn't boring. I mean, stuff really does matter and it's on the line, right? But it felt like both teams were very tentative. The Chicago Blackhawks, they got a very slow start. And then the Tampa Bay Lightning, you know, they tried to clamp down on that 1-0 lead in the third period. And it just didn't work out for them. I'm looking for a little bit more energy. I'm looking for a little bit more bad blood, like I said. I know the bite between, well, alleged bite. We won't call it a bite. What team do I want to be? I'll be Chicago. Let's see if this guy picks Tampa Bay. I'm not choosing anyone. I just want to get these two guys in the final. You're picking the Florida Panthers? All right, fine. I'll go with the Chicago Blackhawks. I'm sorry, Tampa Bay. This is not a prediction. I just had to pick one of you guys, all right? We'll go with the Blackhawks here. But yeah, man, like the biting incidents or the alleged biting incident between Shaw and Hedman, you know, that's going to now boil over into Game 2. I didn't see any camera angles where it said or where it showed for certain that Shaw bit him. Hedman knows if he bit him or not, right? But it seemed like when they asked him about it after the game, he didn't really make a big deal out of it. But you know that's going to boil over into Game 2. So that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the rivalry to really take off. I'm waiting for a team to really just start an explosive game, throwing body checks everywhere, getting like 30, 40 shots on the net. And, you know, I'm sure it will happen, but just Game 1, it felt like nerves really took over the game. All right, and the experience for the Chicago Blackhawks really took over at the end. Now here, Johnny Serious, Johnny Crusty. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. Give me a break. I made a failure. It was supposed to go to the right of the pad, but it went 5-hole, and it hit the post. 5-hole post. God damn it. That would have been nice. All right, let's focus on the shootout. We'll get to the Stanley Cup Final after. Oh, Yarmir. Oh, Yarmir. Yo, get the hell out of here. That was a nice little change in speed right there. He came up, stopped, and then cut a few times. This guy might know what he's doing. Patrick Kane. Oh, my God. I have to do it. The Minnesota move. Here we go. Shh. There it is. No one can do a jackass shot quite like Patrick Kane. Best hands in the NHL, man. I'll always remember that that goal that he scored in the Minnesota Wild. Oh, that was so filthy. I think there's a video on YouTube. Like, search it, like Patrick Kane's best shootout goals. It's so freaking crazy, man. The guy, like, he's actually, I always call the backhand through the 5-hole, the JVR move. It's actually the Patrick Kane move. It should be anyways. All right, Marian Hossa, what do we want to do? Let's do the Balotelli. Haven't done it for some time. Haven't scored it in some time for sure. Here we go. Here we go. Marian Hossa. Oh, kick it in, you idiots. Oh, my God. I think I would have kicked it in, but my left skate got in the way. Oh, give me a better camera angle than that, you stupid game. God damn it, Marian Hossa. Use that European influence. Get me a damn kick in. All right, Jonathan Huberdeau. What do you got for me? You know what? If I'm looking to kick it in, maybe I should use Andrew Shaw. He's got some soccer skills. Oh, no. Ooh. So this guy's gone forehand every single time. I think I can tell. The little roll right there. He missed the net. I think he had space to score that, did Jonathan Huberdeau. I might have gotten lucky right there. So if I put this one in, and then I'll let him score, it sets up the Superb Man shot. $6 million! Oh, shit. If he can't score in an empty net, how the hell is he going to score in a goaltender? Oh, wait a minute. There it is again. No, baby! $6 million! You should have done that in New York. You would have stayed. Holy shit, what a goal. I failed it the first time. That time was perfect. Just inside of that post, baby. Yeah, Richards. Oh, that's great. All right, so here we go. Should I let him score? You know what? I'm going to let him score. Go ahead, buddy. I'm on your forehand. No, score. I'm letting you score. Put it in. Put it in! You idiot! He went backwards. He had an open net. I'm telling you, that is a legitimate shootout move to try to save the puck. You just go outside the net and let him make the mistake. Because I guess he's thinking that I'm going to come right back. But why didn't you just shoot it on the backhand? That was another great freaking replay by EA Sports right there. Good job. Oh my God, what a goofball McGundy. Let's see this. Barkov. Hang on. We'll talk about, look. Put it in the net, you goof. Let's see his right stick. He didn't move his right stick to shoot it once. And then he puts it in. What an idiot. Oh my God. Alright, so we'll talk about the final here a little bit. Again, I'm not giving any predictions. The only prediction I want is for it to be a tight Game 6 or a Game 7. I want to see a Stanley Cup final that really goes the distance, where you truly believe that both teams can win it. The LA Kings dominate when they've been in the final, right? I'm looking for two teams to really go at it. So, you know, Again, I don't want to choose, but the Tampa Bay Lightning, it's like the worst case scenario happened in game number 1 because I think I was reading a stat while I was watching the game. The Tampa Bay Lightning, after leading going into the third period, leading after 2 periods, fuck, I can't even talk. They were 40-0-2 during the regular season and the playoffs. And their first game in the Stanley Cup Finals, they have a 1-0 lead in the third period, and Chicago scores 2 late ones to beat them. You know? I mean, Wayne Gretzky said it best, man. There are 3 seasons in the NHL. The regular season, the first 3 rounds, and then the Stanley Cup Finals. And during the regular season and the first 3 rounds, the Tampa Bay Lightning were lights out when leading going into the third period. First game of the Stanley Cup Finals against the experienced Chicago Blackhawks, they lose that, right? So, as a young team, is that gonna shoot their confidence now, or are they gonna be able to bounce back from this? They're clearly the underdogs, and I don't mean by skill. I just mean by the perception of everyone. You know, Chicago Blackhawks. They've been here. They've done that. They have the experience. Jonathan Toews, right? Steven Stamkos and the Tampa Bay Lightning. They're trying to prove with this new roster under Steve Yzerman that they can be that kind of team as well. But to lose that game 1, to now be trailing the Chicago Blackhawks, and to know that it doesn't matter if you have a lead in the third period, the Blackhawks can come back and win, you know, that might be a nightmare for their confidence. But we'll see what happens there, right? Tampa Bay they turned into a shell way too early. You got to continue the offense, especially against a team like the Chicago Blackhawks. You got to counterattack them. Killorn's deflection was dirty. That goal was nice in the first period. And Chris Versteeg smacking his head off the post. Oh my God, that did not look good. But apparently he's okay. I was watching the analyst, and they said that he might replace Bickle for game number 2, so that's good. Also, you know what's scary about the Chicago Blackhawks? I know the Tampa Bay Lightning have a young team, but so do the freaking Blackhawks. They have their veterans, yes, but guys who are getting this experience now, you know, like Rundblad and Kruger and Saad and Shaw. Tara Vinen had a 2-point night in game number 1. And then, oh yeah, Patrick Kane and Jonathan Toews, 26 and 27 years old. I mean, the young Blackhawks, they're a scary freaking team, man. And I don't want to end this video with giving a prediction, but Tampa Bay Lightning, you have a huge hill to climb to now beat Blackhawks to get 4 wins in 6 games against the Blackhawks. That's going to be rough, all right? So I want to know what you guys have to think about have to say about the Stanley Cup Finals, and I'll see you for game number 2.